and welcome to my channel. This is my new channel and this is my new home. So welcome to my channel and welcome to my new home. I'm very excited to move into a very, very old building. I actually have never lived in a house this old before. I'm from Russia, so my entire life I lived in commune blocks, and then I lived, I guess I kind of lived in an old building like this, but I was living in an apartment and I was living in downtown in Boston. But this is an 1866 house. It has a lot of original elements. It's very exciting for us because we are kind of the first family who's ever lived here. It used to be an inn. It used to be like a hotel. It was built as a hotel and it functioned as a hotel until it was purchased by a previous owner who was going to make it an Airbnb, which didn't work out. So we bought it for a really good price because he was very desperate to sell. It is the wonkiest house you will ever see because it's a hotel, you know? It has a lot of rooms, but none of them make sense. They were just guest rooms. There's no family room or anything like this. Every bedroom has a bathroom attached to it, as a hotel would. So there are no bathrooms on the floor. Some rooms were storage rooms or something like this that don't have a bathroom at all. So it's a bedroom now, but it doesn't have a bathroom. Some rooms are heated, some rooms are not. A lot of windows are cracked. So it's a huge fixer-upper. Even though it looks nice, like they fixed it up to sell and they painted it white, but it's not really livable at this point. You can stay here, there's heating and stuff, but there's absolutely no sense in the layout of the home. So we're taking over this big project, and right now we're living in the pile of boxes. As you can see behind me, there's some random things that are here and there. We literally moved over the weekend, and everything, my entire life is still in boxes. These guys' life is still in boxes, so it's kind of tough. But we're excited to start on projects, and I hope to share some projects we're taking on this channel. Let's see how that goes. So let me give you a very quick tour to show you around. It's mostly empty, not so empty house tour. I'm just literally unpacking boxes right now. So we're gonna stand by the entrance. This is the entrance door. Let me flip you around. Okay, well, this is my entire life right here. This is all covered in boxes, but we're standing at the entrance and we're looking at the very nice fireplace over there. This is just an empty space. It's kind of like a sitting room entranceway. This is a really cool walk-in closet basically, but it used to be a wardrobe room. So you can see this door with a separation. So a wardrobe person would sit behind there. This door opens and you would give her the coat, and there are little hooks in there. And right now it's actually cool for the storage of our strollers because they all fit in here. This is our double stroller and a car seat stroller, and it fits here, so that's awesome. This is a little closet over here as well, and over here, this used to be part of the dining room. There's my daughter there trying to block my mom out of her cell phone, but this is where my mom is staying right now. This was the dining room, so there's a rotating door over here to the kitchen right here, so it just kind of flops open like this because that's the way to the kitchen. And this here is a built-on bathroom, which is ridiculous to me because the first floor doesn't have any bathrooms, so all the guests would have to go up to the second floor to go to the bathroom, which is kind of annoying, right? So say, I don't know if it's a new owner or the owner of the inn built on this kind of monstrosity of a bathroom, because this, if you see here, it totally breaks the symmetry of the room. You can see that there's two symmetrical windows, a fireplace, and a toilet. Why is there a toilet? If this is a dining room and you have a dining table over here and somebody's in the toilet, and most importantly, this is a closet door. It's one of these like pocket doors that it doesn't swing. It's just a barn door that closes like this. Would you go to the bathroom in the dining room like this? I don't think so. But it's one of the pain points that we will have to figure out. And I think there's going to be a major remodel over here. And this is one of my favorite parts. This here is a sunroom over here. So there's a sunroom over there and a sun porch. It's heated, so that's actually kind of warm in there. I love that. I'm excited to plant a whole bunch of things so we can kind of learn gardening with my daughter. we're going through to the, what is this? This is a laundry room. So there's some laundry machines over here, and we're going into the kitchen right here. So that's our kitchen. It's a small kitchen, and it was obviously, you know, it was kind of an industrial kitchen, and they remodeled it as quickly as possible. So it's a pretty cheap renovation. There were a lot of mistakes. We've been here less than a week. We already spent thousands on a plumber because I think he plumbed everything himself, and the plumbing just didn't make sense. So we had to redo it, and you can see how the fridge is standing. It's leaning forward, so that's gonna have to be fixed. So a lot of problems already. It's a fixer-upper, so that's what we're gonna do. There is stairs over here that go downstairs to the basement, and there's a pantry over here. That's a cool little butler's pantry, and we're back into this area over here. Mess is everywhere, just accept the mess. This is that first room that I showed you, and this is kind of the family room, I think. Again, this was all big dining space. That was kind of like a sitting room in the inn, and this was the dining room. There were a lot of tables here. And over there is kind of, that's not our stuff, that's their stuff that was left here. So that's a dining room over there. And that's our first floor. There's 3 floors in the building. So we're gonna go upstairs. That is a beautiful original element. I love this. We're gonna go upstairs. I love the stairs. And I'm not gonna show you all the rooms because there's just no point. There's kind of too many of them. This is, I'm not gonna go in there because there's a lot of stuff and a dirty bed. That is our main bedroom. This is another bedroom. All of these are bedrooms. Bedroom, 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 bedroom. Some they just fully locked in. There's no handles, just a door, and it's totally locked in. This is another bedroom. This is actually one of my favorite bedrooms, and it is a mess. But it's my daughter's bedroom. Toddlers are destructive. They just kind of tend to pull everything out of the boxes, and I didn't have time to organize. But if you can see over there, in the mess of things, is kind of a bench where you can sit and read a book. And I thought it was so cute. But another thing that I want to show you, that what I was talking about with the bathrooms and stuff, that every room has a bathroom, is this. Check it out. So turn the lights over here. Look at this bathroom. This is like a matchbox bathroom, and it hasn't been remodeled, so you can see how this is like a very old wallpaper. We don't walk into there, we don't use it, but this is the tiniest little bathroom. I didn't actually notice that was the art piece here before. I don't know if I like this one, but anyway. So yeah, it's kind of off of this space here, out of the shelf, out of this like window bench, and this is the tiniest little bathroom over here. And all rooms have some sort of a bathroom. Some were removed to be closets because it doesn't actually have a closet space. But this is a very cute little bathroom. This is gonna go. We're not gonna keep it because it doesn't have a closet. It needs a closet, and I'm not about to clean all of my children's separate bathrooms. We need a bathroom on the floor. But yeah, that's what it is. All right, so this is a bathroom. This is a closed room. This is our bathroom. And this bathroom I will talk about more in the future videos. It's very funny because this room and the master bedroom were 2 symmetrical rooms, and they had 2 symmetrical bathrooms. And they didn't have a master bathroom, or a master room really, because there were no master. So they broke a wall in the bathroom, and you can see here. Let me show you. So this is one of the bathrooms, right? There's no tub here, no shower, and this is just a wall. And they broke a piece of this wall, and you go over here, you turn around, and there is a tub, but no toilet. In the inn over here, there was a toilet, but they removed the toilet, and they put the toilet on the other side. And we talked to an architect, and basically this wall has plumbing in it, so they couldn't break it completely. So yeah, this is very bizarre. Hey, monkey. Hi. You want to walk around with mommy? Yeah. Let's go. So this window you can actually see from the street, and this would be my first project to, I don't know, put curtains on it, covered up, because like there's a house there, and I checked when we walk the dog, you can see the whole bathroom pretty clearly right from the street. So that's gonna have to go. But we're gonna go back out here, and I'm gonna show you the other part of the symmetrical room that I mentioned before. This used to be a bedroom as well. Oops, sorry, bonk my baby's head. And that's a closet now. So it's a very small closet, and they just randomly put very cheap like shelves just to identify this room as a closet, because they want to reduce the number of bedrooms on the listing. And I just find it kind of funny, but I love this room because that's where I actually work out in the morning. I work out first thing in the morning. I work out in my pajamas because I need to reduce friction. And this is where I work out. It's actually really warm and kind of cozy, but there's no clothes here. And there's very little space for clothes. And we are upsizing in the house, but we are kind of downsizing in the functional space. So we have to remove, like, the kitchen's very small, bathroom is functionally non-existent. So we are downsizing in functional spaces. But we're back in the hallway over here, and this is another entrance to the closet where we're just in. And this room is not functional. We're not doing anything with it, but look at the carpets here. These are carpets from the time of the inn. Look how old and disgusting they are. Look at that. This room is not heated. There's one of these heating units. So yeah, this is weird, but this is the room. And what I actually really like about it, I want to show you. There is no bathroom in the room, but there is a closet. Look at this closet. This is from, like, I don't know when it was renovated. Lydia, don't come in here. Honey, no. But look at this closet. Look at the wallpaper. I find it so cool. I don't know, it's just like piece of history. So yeah, this is fun to me. This is this narrow closet, and the bar is kind of like this because people used to have dresses. Like, they used to be wide. They didn't need a big closet. They needed a wide closet to hang like their dresses on. And this is how old this building is. So that is a biohazard of a room. So we're gonna leave it right now. Yeah. Okay, my love, we're not gonna play here. Let's go out of here. So yeah, that is the state that we bought this house in. Some rooms are kind of flipped, I'd say. Some rooms are not. So we're gonna have to do that. But the flip of the house wasn't great. It literally was flipped, unfortunately, with a lot of mistakes. And that is kind of the problem with buying old houses like this. And my baby's totally asleep. So this is the third floor stairs. I actually love the third floor. They're some of my favorite rooms are in the third floor. It does have three floors. We're not going to use the third floor for now. It's going to be an office because my husband works from home and he goes to court online through Zoom, so he needs silence. But here is the third floor. It's going to be super awesome to hang out here. It is not heated. There's no heating or AC in the building, especially on the third floor, no heating. I love this room here. Look at this room. This was not redone, and this is how the inn was. It even has one of the suitcase holders from the previous owners. And, oh, I didn't know it had a thermostat, so it might be heated, but it doesn't feel like it is. So the heating systems are all kind of out of whack. And another problem with the building is electrical, because it has a knob and tube wiring, if you know what it is. It sucks. It's a fire hazard, and we had to figure out how to take it out. Look at these outlets, old outlets. These are disconnected, so they're not attached. Their knob and tube wiring is kind of on the outside of the house, but it's a huge problem, so we have to fix it. Look at these curtains. I'm gonna cover the outside. Look at this. Like, these are all original too. And the closet over here, I don't know, I just find it like this is a piece of history. What is even in here? Oh, this is an AC unit and a closet. Weird. I find it weird. Here there are more rooms. I don't know if you need to see, they're just rooms with really old, disgusting carpets. Again, every room has a bathroom with weirdly huge window that faces the road. Like shower, bathroom, old vanity, all are original and intact. And we have a few leaks. This is leaking. This is new, actually. We didn't see it before. But the gutters of the house were not cleaned in a very long time. So the house is kind of falling apart on us, and we can't do anything about it until it stops being frozen. So other rooms here this is my husband's office. He already made it kind of cute, but it still has the old carpet, which we'll have to tear out. We already talked to the contractor about it because it's a mold collector. This floor actually has a bathroom on the floor, which is also old. Be careful, my love. And another room, it's just a storage, it's just like another bedroom, but there's storage there. And this is my favorite part. Check this out. This is like this room is also not heated. It's underneath the roof of the building. And this is going to be my YouTube room or my office, like my house management office. Look at the door, just the right size for me because I'm a shorty. No other person can enter this. And hi, monkey. Did you make it up the stairs? This is garbage, my love. Don't play with garbage. All right, and we're gonna walk in here. Check this little chair out, little storage. There's a chair over there. It's just like a seating room. None of the ceilings have lights, but as in old buildings, they have one of these. All around the house, we have like one of these sconces everywhere. And this is gonna be a YouTube studio. It's kind of cold here, but I'm gonna put some heaters in here. I think it would be so fun to kind of put some wallpaper all over this room, make it super dark and moody. This is a new carpet, so they replaced a carpet over here. And I think the outlets are new, which is great. I don't know if there's Wi-Fi. We put like Wi-Fi extensions all around the house, but I don't think they stretch up all the way to the third floor. So yeah, and that's our house, you guys. Thank you for coming along for a tour. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun for me. The baby's out. It was not fun for him, apparently. But we're super excited to live here. We got this house on a very huge discount. It was functionally unsellable. It was on the market for 2 years. We've seen it 2 years ago when we only had one baby. And it's huge. It's a big house. And it's a big investment to just renovate it. And back then the price was much higher, but it's in a very good neighborhood, very good school district. That's the town is where our family lives. So we really wanted to be close to them, but we couldn't afford it before. And because the house is so wonky, it just wouldn't sell. There is nobody who would buy it for the price point that they wanted. And we got it for such an amazing deal. So we couldn't pass on that. And it's a blank canvas. There's so many rooms and they're all perfectly white, like white piece of paper that are just waiting to be drawn on. And I'm excited to renovate each and every one of these rooms. I already have all of the material. Lydia's just running around me, running around in circles, running around in circles, running around in circles. Are you having fun? Are you having fun? I got myself dizzy. I already have all of the materials for our first project, and that would be one of those windows that I showed you in the bathroom because I just can't shower there because you can see it from the street. It's a pretty low second floor, and you can literally see through it. We left the lights on, just kind of tested what you can see and cannot. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out in the first few days. So that's what we're gonna do. Stay tuned for renovation content. I made a separate channel for it just because I don't want to bunch it up with my dental stuff because it's so different. But I'm just excited to kind of protocol the way it was. Sorry for the mess. It was totally like I just had an idea to do it right now. So I didn't film it when we just moved in. But we didn't really move in. Like we still have stuff in my old house. I was there today because I have 2 kids and I can't like pack everything all together, cooperate, and arrive to a place to
plan this stuff, so it's just very impromptu. All of this is gonna be like this, with the child running around me in circles, this one sleeping on me, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It always is. It's always a mess, it's always chaos, and it's always fun. So, thanks so much for watching. Bye. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.